and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Downtown Memphis, looking quite lovely tonight. We're coming to you from Grind City. TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live alongside Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us tonight, the incomparable Candace Parker.
Incomparable. Got a lot to live up to. It's great to catch up with you and the 2K crew, Brian.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at Memphis, they're in 8th place with plenty of games to be played. And, of course, Portland, a game and a half behind.
Checking out Portland, they've had that kind of mixed start that we've come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of special season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Powell. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. And it's Lillard in at the 1. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Bane in at the 3, the small forward. And here are the Grizzlies now after the basket by Portland. Here's Jackson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
That's just incredible control from Jackson. He's someone that has no problem overcoming physical defense like this.
Here's McCollum. Up and in on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Well, Candace, what a sensation Ja Morant was when he came into the league. Even though he was the #2 pick behind Zion Williamson, he wasn't on everybody's radar.
And this just proves to the kids out there, go where you want to go. It doesn't matter if you're in a Power 5 or a small-time university. You know, you're going to be found, and the team always rises to the top.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Damian Lillard. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
It's been great to see Damian Lillard get the recognition he deserves. This is a non-stop difference maker for his team, and that should always be applauded.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Morant against Lillard. McCollum with a steal. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard fires away from way outside. The rebound by Jackson. Here's Bane. Powell covers. Here's Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Adams doesn't go for him. Nurkic with some nice D. Pass to Lillard. Inside. And Nurkic with the bucket on the assist by Lillard.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Jackson against Covington. Now here's Morant. That's tipped. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And taking a quick look across the league, here are the most accurate free throw shooters. Jaren Jackson third.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
Clock at 6. Morant with it. Nurkic picks him up.
The size and intimidating presence of Nurkic, I mean, it provides on defense. It's just huge. Awesome at throwing off shooters.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Steven Adams. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Adams.
There have been more than a few NBA players out of New Zealand, but Adams will always be able to brag that he was the first Kiwi ever picked in the first round.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Lillard. Here's Nurkic. And the layup is good off the glass. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, a big reason Nurkic impacts games is for that ability right there, staying active on the glass at both ends, converting the second chances.
Now here's Jackson, and down it goes. 2 points. Jackson's got his second basket.
And right away, he's going to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
And when he's this active early, it's a sign this could be one of those big games for him.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Well, Candace, we're seeing a lot more national broadcast of WNBA games. Great to see that enhanced spotlight on the women's game right now.
Yes, visibility is so important. You can't understand what you're not able to see, and so it's going to be crucial for our game's growth to continue to have that.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Physical profile that jumps out on the scouting report. Jackson is quite the offensive talent.
Jerry Jackson Jr.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Moran against Lillard. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Lillard's got 8 points.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Moran finds Melton. Good D by Covington.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Now here's Lillard. Last game he had 28 points. Lets it go from deep. Nurkic and the tip in on the offensive boards. He's got 6.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Here's Jackson. Good D by Covington.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Well, Candace, this is a question I'm sure you've heard before, but growing up, was there a player or players who you patterned your game after?
Well, honestly, I was the biggest Allen Iverson fan. So I was the center that was going out on the game trying to throw passes like AI, trying to dribble and get that crossover. So I really loved watching AI growing up, and C. Webb was another player. I loved his versatility. I loved his ability to get to the basket. So I'd say it's those 2.
Nice. Now here's Lillard. Give him 8. To the inside. And the jam by Covington.
Dame takes pride in being a leader. Passes like this speak to this.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Some bad shot selections. Well, it's some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And how about we check the numbers for Norman Powell?
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Now here's Jones. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. To the paint. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Lillard. Really helps his team on offense, recording 20 points a game. Brooks against Nance. From deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. Well, Candace, you've won WNBA titles, college titles, gold medals. I could go on and on. Is there a championship that you cherish the most?
The WNBA championship for me is the best of the best. I think that was the championship that took the longest to get, and that was the hardest. And, I think because of that, I appreciate it that much more.
Here's Simons. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Brooks drives in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul.
Here we have the teams that really hustled for those second chance looks the last 10 games. In third, Memphis.
Well, you love the attack mindset on the glass. They've imposed their will physically.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now here's Lillard. Give him 8. Down low. Nurkic. Yep, count it. Nurkic has got 8 points.
A physical player with a large frame. Nurkic was seemingly unbothered by the contact.
The 11-footer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Their last encounter was in Portland.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Well, that's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, when their reserves are operating at a high level, so tough to beat.
Tipped. Outside Jones. Puts up a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Here's Lillard. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
You got to appreciate the brilliance of Lillard. Excels at ripping through the defense.
Nance against Brooks. There's the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Portland Trailblazers. He put together and the 4th pick in 2018, Jaren Jackson Jr., the rare NBA-ready defender, he talked about where he can make the most impact.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give.
A veteran's understanding of help and positioning, Grant.
Yeah, I love that defensive mind approach. That's why they're a team to be reckoned with.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. They've got Cody Zeller, Anthony Simons out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Larry Nance, and it's Nurkic in at the 5.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Well, Candace, this is now the second consecutive season that has not been a traditional offseason. Not quite as short of a recovery time as from the bubble, but still 3 months from the end to the beginning of the next season. That's not a lot of time to get it going again.
It's not a lot of time, but you have guys that will learn from past years. You know, basketball now is a year-round sport. You're going to have to continue to take care of your body. That's your investment. That's the way that you get out there and play. So I think you're going to see more guys not necessarily taking complete time off, but still getting in the weight room and working on their bodies.
And the Blazers making a change here. Powell's checked in. Now here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. No good with a layup. Outside Jones. Pass to Tillman. The shot from the low post is good. Tillman's got 4 points this quarter. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. For 3, here's Lillard. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Lillard makes scoring look so easy. I love how he lets the game come to him naturally.
To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Nance.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Brooks with it. Zeller covering. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Only surprise is that the margin wasn't great. I mean, somehow they managed to hang around despite the lack of effort.
From 13, and another miss by Memphis.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Kept alive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Brandon Clark.
Well, this is one of the areas of the court where Zeller gets most of his offense, either converting inside, going to the line, or both.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Adams checked in for Clark. Bain comes in for Brooks. Melton, he's checked in for Conchar. And it's Morant in for Jones. And also a switch here for Portland. Covington's checked in for Simons.
Aggressive. Morant is a handful on the inside.
Here's McCollum. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. Well, Candace, as you look around the NBA, the art of the flop has crescendoed, let's just say. And the NBA wants to address this. How do you think they'll take these steps to try to eliminate at least part of that part of the game?
I think it's just about, regular movement, basketball plays. As a defender, it's hard enough to guard guys like Trae Young and guys like James Harden and Kevin Durant. But then when you add into the extra things that they're able to do to make the defender wrong. So I think as long as it's a basketball play, but just like we've seen the kick, how that has changed the way that we protect shooters and how many offensive fouls are called. So I think at some point, the players are going to adjust to the
Good points. Pass to Nance. Now McCollum. Outside Covington. Inside. Here's Powell. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Melton finds Adams. And here's Morant. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Covington. Melton against Powell. Nance outside. Pass to McCollum. The 3. Knocks down the triple. And now an 11-point Trailblazer lead.
With the quick, accurate release, McCollum thrives on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Well, Candace, you got in well over a decade in the WNBA. I want to know how the mental aspect of the game helps to compensate for any loss of athleticism, let's just say.
Man, BA, loss of athleticism? Man, I'll take it. I'm seasoned. That's what I call myself, a seasoned vet. But, honestly, I think it is. The game slows down as you get older. And it doesn't just slow down. You can control the game. And change of speed is important. It doesn't matter how unathletic you
That's
get.
his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Memphis, Steven Adams. At the line.
And that one misses. The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Bain. Here's Adams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Adams has got 8 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
McCollum, a pass to Covington. Powell outside. Over Morant. That one's wide left. Memphis trailing here. 1:44 left in the second period. And stolen by Covington. Pass to Nance. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game.
Great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. A good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
Up top, Morant. McCollum defends. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Nurkic is checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Nance. And the dunk by Jackson.
And once Morant spots the open man, he's automatic. He doesn't waste time overthinking. He just lets it go.
Well, Candace, so happy you could be with us tonight. Thanks, as always, for your insights.
Thanks so much, Brian. This is great. I'm looking forward to the next one.
Hey, anytime Candace stops by, we know we're going to hear something interesting.
I agree, B.A. She's got a great perspective of the game. I mean, she sees it from the view of a player, a coach, and a fan.
Adams, the pass to Morant. Uneasy, too, on the layup. And now just a 5-point Portland lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Lillard outside. Nurkic inside. Jackson on him. And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession.
Substitution for your Grizzlies.
And here are the Trailblazers now. They've led by as many as 11.
He's a volume three-point shooter. McCollum looks to take this shot often for this very reason.
Brooks against Powell. Brooks outside. Here's Jones. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Portland up by a healthy. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They found a nice groove in the second quarter, running out to an 8-point lead. Shaq, how'd you think the Trailblazers were playing?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Bane in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jackson gets the bucket. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
And even though he's undersized, McCollum is just a tenacious scorer. He's a confident shooter that can catch fire quickly.
At the line for 2.
And McCollum drops them both.
The Blazers with 2 elite scoring guards, Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. I mean, for some teams, that can lead to strife, but their chemistry, that's what makes it work.
Shot's good by Morant.
Closer in, Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the team.
Lillard passes to Powell. Back to Lillard. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Lillard's got 15 points. And Chris, with Lillard and McCollum, they're both such gifted shooters. That helps them coexist.
Yeah, they're both threats on or off the ball. They make things easier for one another, and they're both great locker room guys. Especially off the court, that really helps us there.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Nurkic. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. He's got 10.
Not just an interior threat, the in-between jumper. I mean, Nurkic possesses, is often right on the money, too.
And it's Morant off the drive. Over Lillard. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Lillard with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. McCollum on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Lillard against Morant. Out to McCollum. 5 to shoot. Oh, stolen by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. The shot's good. Now just a 4-point Portland lead.
Yeah, wiry, strong, and courageous. Morant's willing to slam it up in there if you give him the lane.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. McCollum's shot is off. The Grizzlies have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Melton. Here's Jackson. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, it's all about the hustle. And right there, Jackson showed plenty of it getting the ball.
Lillard left side. Jacks up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one. Knocked loose. Pass to Nurkic. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Melton outside. Here's Bain. Jackson outside. Adams finds Morant. Going inside. And then Morant with the jam.
Are you for real? Morant way up. That move is fire.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
McCollum. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Portland, C.J. McCollum. Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for McCollum. So for the Blazers, Zellers checked in for Nurkic. Nance comes in for Covington. And Simon has subbed in for Damian Lillard. And McCollum drops them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Outside Jones. That shot, no good. Oh, nice D from McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Conchar. Looking for his first basket still in this one. From 12 feet. And the basket by Tillman.
He's the one trying to keep them in this game. A tremendous individual effort.
McCollum outside. And it's Simons penetrating. And he banks in the layup.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Clark outside. Back to Jones. Simons with a rebound. Portland leading. Over Clark. Another one falls for Portland.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Tillman. Portland has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Here's Simons. He's got 6. Zeller with the ball. Banked it in off the glass. And now an 11-point Portland lead.
He has great body control for a big man. Zeller takes the hit, but keeps on finishing.
To the paint. Here's Tillman. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Tillman's got 8 points.
That's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Simons. And a nice finish on the layup. Simons got 6 in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off for this thing.
And that one's good for Brooks.
Good at taking what he sees. Give Brooks this in-between shot. Man, he's going to knock it down.
Here's Simons, down low. Here's Nance. Uses the glass on the layup. Nance has got his second basket on the night.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Powell against Brooks. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Larry Nance with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, Jared Jackson Jr.
5 ticks left in the third. Oh, stolen by Nance with 1 on the clock. And no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 11. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's McCollum. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Powell. Larry Nance is out there with Cody Zeller. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. Jones with the block. Pass to Simons. 4 on the clock. For 3, McCollum. Offensive rebound. Zeller. The bank shot, no good. And the Grizzlies shooting around 50% of the game so far. Outside Jones. Here's Conchar. Pass to Brooks. Puts it up from 12. No good. And it's Portland the other way. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Now Jackson. Back to Jones. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Portland has got 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. And the Trailblazers call time here. Will grant the best way to steady a team. Have an anchor like Tyus Jones as the backup point.
I mean, just an outstanding decision maker. His steady play complements their athletes with that second unit.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Adams checked in for Tillman. Bain comes in for Brooks. Melton, he's checked in for Conchar. And it's Ja Morant in for Jones. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey there, I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, we take our time, and play D, this game is ours.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to Morant. 6 to shoot. Floats 1, and that's 2 points on the layup.
With the second half he's having, I mean, his field goal percentage is way up there. McCollum, pass to Nurkic.
out of bounds. That one off Adams. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Lillard got a good look. Nails the wide open jumper. Lillard's got 20. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Moran against Lillard. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Bain. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Moran. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
Their passing also continues to be outstanding here in the second half.
Lillard passes to Covington. Goes up at the elbow, and Lillard gets it to go on the assist from Covington. Covington's got his 4th assist with that last one.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Here's Bain. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now. The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Lillard against Moran. And then Moran with the dunk.
What I love about Moran is that he understands his strength on offense. I mean, which is why he's efficient.
Lillard outside. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Bain with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Melton against McCollum. And here's Moran outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Moran's got 10 points in the quarter.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Portland again missing.
Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back.
Pass to Moran. Now Melton. McCollum defends. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Morant, no good. Portland has gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Tillman's checked in for Jackson. And so Powell nails them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Bain. Outside Morant. It's Tillman, high post. Pass to Bain. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Tillman misses. Portland leading. McCollum outside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Moran against Lillard. That one goes in. Morant's got 26.
Kicking, moving, looking for his spots. Morant slithering around the court with the ball on the string.
Here's Lillard into the lane. Grizzlies with the rebound. Tillman's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the wing on the left. Here's Moran.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Bain. Powell covers. Bain, no good. Portland has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Powell passes to Covington. Lillard against Moran. There's the triple. And Damian Lillard gets a 3. Lillard's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, a lights out perimeter shooter. Lillard isn't bashful and looking to fire from downtown.
Lillard against Morant. Good D by Covington. Portland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Powell outside. Back to Lillard. Lets the three fly. Again, the miss by Lillard. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Shot from the mid-range. Portland grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Trailblazers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Damian Lillard.
Well, he had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was the complete package.
Nurkic inside, hounded by Morant. And it's in there. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Dame, a strong defensive effort for you guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and